I've had to re-record this like a handful of times. I went on tangents. It's like an annoying subject for me. And that's Boogie2988, like, scamming his audience. Now, he has almost, I say almost, because he's dropped. He had over 4 million subs. And now he's back under 4 million, but still, we'll go with the almost 4 million subs. And he thought that this wouldn't affect anyone. Now, he still roughly gets the tens of thousands of views. So let's go ahead and look at that. He does. He gets tens of thousands of views still. Almost daily, he runs about 50,000 views. So 50,000 people are watching him every single day. 10,000 subbed the other day. Just go ahead and put that in there because, yeah, he's going downhill a little bit. Pretty quick, fast, in a hurry. And I think this just kind of sped it up a little bit. But this is the type of stuff that he has resorted to. He got paid, I believe, $10,000 to promote this pump and dump, alleged pump and dump. If you go by CoffeeZilla, yeah, it's pretty much what it is. It's a standard textbook pump and dump. And I'm, you know, obligated to believe him because, I mean, CoffeeZilla does his homework. He's really smart with the crypto sphere and pretty much everything crypto, pretty much all the scams. He's a good scam investigator. I respect him. I've mentioned him on my channel before, and not to mention I am a sub. I watch him all the time. And that's the big thing. He kind of exposed this whole thing. Everybody's pretty much backing him up at this point. Boogie is in the wrong. And then Boogie still tries to play victim at some point. These are 2 points I'll bring up. First one is where he was talking about, well, I have cancer. Boogie, yeah, it sucks. 100%, man. Having cancer sucks. But here's the thing. That's not an excuse to be a piece of shit and try to scam your audience. 50,000 people watch you every single day. 50,000. That's from the Social Blade. Now, those numbers might be a little bit off, but that's close enough. That gives me a ballpark understanding that you yourself are watched by 50,000 eyes every single day. They're not exactly new. They're probably not all subbed. But at the same time, these 50,000 people can be impressioned. All you needed was a few thousand, and the pump and dump scheme is perfect. Cash cows help out. If you look at it like this, most gambling money, that's exactly what crypto, that's what all forms of, you know, high risk, high reward situations are, is mostly considered in the same line of gambling. So if you go into crypto, guess what? Most of those people are going to be like gambling addicts. They're going to be the cash cows. They're going to be the people that where everybody gets their money from. Gambling usually doesn't get from the 90% of small winners. It's from the 10% huge losers that will literally sell their house just to try to get a quick buck like that. You need to look at it like this. You are an influencer. We'll go ahead and use the word. It's a nasty word and disgusting, but that's what you are. That's your social media influencer, essentially. You do YouTube videos. You are to either talk about things you like or promote things you agree with. Not in any joking manner. You never implied it was a joke. You made jokes about it. Everybody makes jokes about it. There's another content creator I watch pretty often. His name is Mr. Gigi. Now, I love his content. His content that got me on him, which got everybody on him, was his decap videos. Splendid, amazing. It was his peak, and I hope he finds another peak. He's still doing good. Love his content. We'll still enjoy all his new videos. But when he gets sponsored, we'll use one of his sponsors, for instance. It's like adult toys. Now, his adult toys are usually jokes that wrap around it. But he stands by the product that he is sponsored. So that's basically what he gets paid. Hey, here's something that you put on your banana, and it has 4 different types of like rabid motion, and he makes jokes about it, but at the same time, those jokes are to still get you to want to buy it. That's what sponsors are. Everybody knows that. Nobody's dumb. Sponsors have even worked on me. I've literally used a VPN that was sponsored by somebody that I actually follow, and they work. So when you are sponsored, the first thing you do is you try to sell the product, jokes or not. So saying you were joking is not good enough. It doesn't fly. It doesn't work, dude. You literally have ruined and tarnished your reputation. And then for somebody that's terminally online on Twitter, this is where it gets a little funky. Now, I'm slightly new to the fact that he's on Twitter as much as he is. I've heard everybody that talks about him, hey, he's on Twitter a lot. I mean, a lot, like all the time. I was like, okay, he's on Twitter. I get you. No, I was wrong. He is on Twitter. Hard. Now, this is where he kind of talks about talking to CoffeeZilla. Said I spoke with CoffeeZilla tonight, and he made it abundantly clear why I should back off of this whole bit and the crypto space. I always thought it was just going to be a goofy laugh. You cannot be this stupid. And no one would actually get hurt. Thankfully, it appears no one actually did, but it's been made clear that the community does not want me in the crypto space. Now, here's the thing. Boogie answers a handful of these, and then obviously he can't answer all of them. The fact he even replied to a few of them and still looks stupid is beyond me. And he said, as I said in the launch video, get involved in crypto and you'll likely go broke like I did. Be careful, be safe. They didn't care about that. You made a joke. It was funny. People that are still watching your content and find you, you know, somebody they can kind of relate to. They find you relatable. They're going to be like, oh, yeah, he's just making a joke. But this is probably not the same. It can't be the same. Clearly, he's not that type of guy. And, you know, damage is done, Boogie, which it is. Yeah, you've pretty much tarnished that 10,000 subs worth. Yeah, I'm aware. Still, this is what they asked me to do, so I'm still going to do it. Now, I'm wondering if he's talking about CoffeeZilla or the people that told him to, you know, promote the coin. If he's talking about to promote the coin people and he's still going to do it, yeah, dude, seriously, you've already pretty much openly accepted that it was a scam. That's stupid. You are literally too stupid to insult now. This makes no sense. You are ruining yourself more. Somebody said, did you give the money back? Kind of, I guess. I will not see the other $5,000 that they promised, and it's very likely they will use PayPal to take back the money since I broke the contract. It's a real shame because that's going to put me in the negative quite deeply, but it is what it is. I should have found a different way to pay for stuff. No contract, but agreement, which I don't know. I don't get what that means. Now, it's kind of funny. He didn't deny some of these yet, which I think is kind of hilarious. So you did a pump and dump, spent all the money they paid you, and now you have to deal with the repercussions, which some people said, like, what repercussions? And, you know, it's what you deserve. Well, consequences of your actions. Now, I think it's absolutely absurd to think that he thought, like, he could get away with it. CoffeeZilla keeps his finger on the pulse. You are one of the oldest school YouTubers. You are an OG, an original. And you're telling me you didn't at least somewhat take your finger out of your ass, take a big whiff and go, this smells a little shitty. I probably shouldn't do it. Jokes or not, you literally could not have effed up any more than you have now. You did a documentary that was supposed to be in good faith, and apparently now you're just telling everybody that the guy's a liar, that he was wrong, he got a lot of numbers wrong, and you won't even just accept the documentary is not a documentary now. You don't accept anything except for you kind of vaguely say, you know, things are kind of your fault. Like, oh yeah, no, I know I did wrong. But you perpetually keep yourself in the wrong. You never fix it. This is the type of stuff is why he's losing his subs. He's not going to correct it. He's not going to correct course. He's not going to do things better. I saw a few comments was talking about, hey, your rip on Andrew Tate is hilarious, which honestly it was. I didn't know he was doing a pump and dump scheme. I saw the clip, which I'll show you right quick.
Fatty is a community for like-minded individuals that are broken free from the matrix. True happiness comes from a goldfish, from the same woman a couple of nights a month, and the occasional meme coin. Fatty for life.
That right there is beyond funny. I like the parody to it. It's beyond hilarious. I enjoyed just seeing that. Even though it's a little weird, but at the same time, it's funny. You know, he doesn't have the cigar. He's being goofy. That's the type of stuff people liked when he was doing it, is characters. Now, he can still do his daily, like, vlog stuff. He can still do stuff and build something out of this, but he's not going to. But that's about all I got to say. Y'all have a good one.